So today joining us in studio is a musical instrumentalist. That one you have to say it correctly. Ama utangusha iyo word ya instrumentalist. He's a saxophonist. Why? Hey, atatu pronounce vizuri. But his name is Eric. Otherwise anaitangwa Kimba Sax.
Yes.
Yeah. Karibu sana. Hebu sema hiyo saxophone.
Saxophone.
Hebu sema phonist.
A saxophonist.
Yeah. Wacha niongezee. Today we are practicing safe sax because we have a sax addict, Eric Kimba.
I see what you did there.
Got you off guard. No.
Welcome.
Asante.
Just a brief introduction to, who you are for the guys maybe who are seeing you today before we get into the thing you're having and holding right now.
Okay, my name is Eric
Yeah.
Kimba Sax, Kenyan saxophonist, and I'm into live music, session music, and basically I've been in the industry for now 6 years,
Yeah.
playing for different artists and also actually creating music through productions with different producers. At the moment, I'm the founder of Hornsphere, a group of 4 horn players. We've been playing in a number of jams. You've heard Nairobi, Nikosawa.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are releasing our Sherehe EP. So just what was Sherehe.
Yeah. So itakuwa in live.
Yeah, it will be live music, but produced by one and only Mutoria. So the EP will be released next week Friday.
Yeah.
So stay tuned in.
Okay. But you started as a drummer.
I started as a drummer in primary.
Yeah.
When I was in a school called St. George's Grass
Yeah.
Band. So we were so young. Alafu, the only thing that was interesting then was the drums, because tulikuwa tunaenda Sunday.
Yeah.
Then nini kuna dawa you'd play so I learned the drums in playing kwa box, the zile box na toothbrush na unagonga kwa ring of the blade. So as I grew up, when I joined high school, I knew I want to do music. So I started playing the piano for like 2 years. Then I ventured into the saxophone, the horns.
And let's talk about Mungu Baba Naomba, the song by Rafton.
Yes.
Was that the song that, was that your it song that got you, the attention maybe you needed to be able to work with different artists, different projects?
Yes.
Was that the song that got you into the mainstream?
Exactly, because I'd just cleared high school then.
Yeah.
Then I joined the Conservatoire Orchestra. So I worked with them for like 3 months, but there was this project, Mungu Baba Twaomba, that Rafton was doing. So we were called to go and play. So we went to go Korogosho, the slum, and then suddenly you see yourself on TV. Of course, I said,
that was the first time?
this is the thing. Yeah, so I pulled it and I started working on it now.
Yeah. But then,
100%.
then you joined Conservatoire for 3 months.
Yes.
How would you say the 3 months impacted your career?
What I was able to learn from Conservatoire mainly was work ethic, and 2 was practice. Because I used to practice every Saturday evening, and it was reading pieces, not improv practicing per se, like what we are doing. So I was able to master many skills, or many different variables on how to play the saxophone. And so it built my skill set, my craft in terms of a saxophonist. In Conservatoire.
So you would advise anyone to go to school to study
it is
instruments?
It is important.
And how long can it take me, someone that has never held a sax, how long would it take me to learn how to do what you're doing?
So for you to reach where I am, of course, it will take time, because this is my 9th year.
Wow.
Yeah. But in terms of learning the saxophone, it can even take you 2 weeks. It can even take you 3 months, depending with your speed. And also, the saxophone is more like a car. The more you practice, the more you get good at it. Yeah.
But let me ask, have you ever gotten to a point where you could not play? You wanted to play, but maybe something happened and you couldn't play?
Yeah. I was in school.
What happened?
School.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a band I play with called The Movement. They were going to Uganda for a performance.
Oh, and you couldn't play?
I had an exam.
Oh, how was that for you?
It happened because at that point, education was my priority, and it still is. So I had to choose that because it was towards the end of my education. I was in 4th year. So I had to just push it.
Yeah. But let's talk about Hornsphere.
Yes.
How did you select the 4 people?
No, how we met as Hornsphere,
Yes.
it was not even me
Oh, it was
selecting.
not you selecting.
Yeah.
It's you as a group, like mna form as a group. But how did you guys meet?
We met now at, there's this event, Evelyn Wanjiru, the
Yeah.
gospel artist, usually has every end of the year, called Praise Atmosphere. So I used to be in the Praise Atmosphere,
On national television. Uko sawa?
Praise Atmosphere 1,
Yeah.
I was the one playing alone. So in the second one, there was auditions, and there's these 3 guys who came in, and I'd never met them, and they were so energetic. Then we started playing, they were so skillful, yani. Then after the show, I told them, you guys, we need to make this thing continue, because there's something here. So after that show is when now I told them we need to start branding, and we came up with Hornsphere.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why the sphere is there, because of Praise Atmosphere too.
Oh,
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, yes.
So what are some of the things you guys do? You know, we are kind of like plugging you in for jobos. You just never know who's watching and who's looking for someone to play some romantic
Yes.
saxophone music.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure whether that makes sense, but yes. What kind of events do you do? Talking of, because you've said you do a lot of live events.
Live events. One is, of course, live events, like I've performed at Koroga, Blankets and Wine. Also, there's a couple that I usually go and entertain. Only the 2 of them.
Seriously?
Yes.
Me want that.
But don't be
Babe,
so modest.
yeah.
Don't be so
Kazi.
modest.
Yeah.
Ulicheze hadi
Amazing.
deputy president.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
actually at the wedding. Yeah.
Ama ni yeye.
No, no.
Si yeye. Mbona unacheza chini?
Si yeye. Yes.
So privately, you guys hire you to go and just
Privately,
entertain them.
Actually, last week I was taken to Mara on Friday. Came back on Saturday because to entertain just a family, and came back.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm like, your life is interesting.
You know.
Hey, Kifa too. But that's Niulize. I don't know. I always see people playing this, and I always say like they have to have a very big capacity of O2.
Yeah.
Na kupumua. Is it true?
Oxygen.
No, that's a lie. That's
It's a lie.
It's a fiction.
It's fiction.
Yeah.
I can even get to know.
Actually,
Okay, that's how I say it in my head.
actually, it's actually, if you can swim, you can play the saxophone.
I can swim.
Yeah.
I'm so good.
Then you
So
can
you
play
can
the
play.
saxophone. Yeah.
Lakini think
Yeah.
mikono hapa ndio kubalance is a problem.
Time.
Multi.
Time.
And hiyo ndo 9 years. 9 years najua nitakuwa nimezaa hii.
Yeah, it's never too late to do stuff.
I'm
Never too
36.
late.
It's
Never too late.
Hey,
There's
I'm
a
like,
student
yeah,
I
it's
usually
okay.
teach, and he is 46 years old.
Wow.
Seriously.
Ye ni yake
Wow.
tu ama
Yeah, like and he's like ni watu wamomoka vibaya sana, lakini they said there's something, I just want to learn the saxophone.
yeah. So many
That's so
people say
cute.
something about the saxophone, but I think the minute you look at the saxophone unafikiria ni ya mababi, masonko. Is it like
no, it's not.
yeah.
It's not.
So-
Yeah, many people who I know
Yeah.
play the saxophone. Actually, there are many who come from a really humble background. It's not about where you are.
But
Anyone can learn it.
are there different types of saxophones?
Yes.
Oh,
Ile
really?
So
kubwa
this
ile-
is the alto saxophone.
Okay.
Oh.
Then there's the tenor saxophone, which is now, I think, the one you know, the big one.
Yes.
But then
Oh,
there's,
ile
there's,
kubwa ya
hewa.
nini?
but there's a bigger one called now baritone saxophone. Then now there's the small one called a soprano saxophone.
So you can play all of them.
That I didn't
Yes,
know. Trust
yes.
me, you've taught me something
Yeah.
today. I
Yeah.
just thought ni ile tu kifinya huko.
Ni the
inatoa
same.
sauti tofauti.
I know.
But I didn't know they're different. But thank you for that information. Otherwise, we need to take a short commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now, of course, lazima kitu tuchezewe. Lazima tu saxophoniwe. Is that a word?
Welcome back. If you just joined, well, you may miss a little bit of something, but you can, watch us much later around 10:30 tupata uone ni nini tunafanya. But let me sample just a few of your feedback from our SMS line. 11144 is the SMS line. Hi girls, ni Ses kutoka Muranga, love you all. Mwingine anasema hi girls, ni Marianne from Lolongo, show iko poa na Rihanna ako fiti today. You are so cute girls, wasalute sana. You are amazing to me. Thank you so much, Marianne. Shukran sana. Hey, Chatspot, congrats to Rihanna, my fave too. So that means I and Joyce are besties too. Aya sawa. Mwingine anasema, hey guys, akikush una look vipoa watching from Kitale. Mbona mwachangi majina? Listen, you guys are so special to us. When you send those SMSs, we also want to know who you are. Taki kuwa tuna deal na mtu na tujui ni nani. Anyway, of course we'd like to see what Eric does. So kindly let's see him akiwa kazini. Hey.
When you're at work.
Yes.
Haujaipuliza hiyo kitu ikakosa kupulizika.
I think it happened too once.
What happened?
Nilikuwa high school.
High school.
Nilikuwa na homa, nikajichochacha.
So ukiwa na homa it's bad for you.
Yeah,
it's true. You're just training your body.
Oh,
yeah. Kuna mtu anasema it's just interesting that you make a living out of musical instruments, and I think it takes determination and patience. Big up Eric from unknown viewer. Nana and Kush, you're ever killing it.
Thank you so much.
As in, this is your only job?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, I actually
it
take
pays
it
the
as
bills.
a job. Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, Ebu, tell us the relationship you have with your saxophone.
He's a sax addict.
It's my baby, man.
It's your first wife?
Yeah.
Kidogo uta?
Music is my first love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But if you were to advise someone that wants to start playing instruments, you know, there's so many things you don't get to know shida zake hapa mbele until you're in it. Exactly. What is that one advice that has worked for you over the years? Ulisikia kwa mtu and you're passing it down to every other person that you teach how to play the sax.
Normally is actually the first thing is consistency.
Yeah.
Like many people who've watu wameanguka kwa this specific line of not only saxophone, learning any musical instrument, is they start expecting by next year they'll be playing on big stages, which is actually utalia tu. It needs time and you need to put in work. You need a lot of practice, because I usually practice almost 3 times alone a week. Also practice with my team in rehearsal spaces. So persistency, patience, and of course prayer. Yeah.
But let me ask you, what are some of the, you know, maybe platforms or events you're looking to perform? You're hoping to perform in future?
In future?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called.
I'd love to be on the Grammys.
On the Grammys? Oh, nice.
BT too. Yeah, I'd love to perform in BT.
And you'll get there. Manifest na itafanyika.
Yes.
Sindio? But what are some of the challenges that you face when you're dealing with whatever, this job that you do and playing? Oh, well, of course, apart from the ladies.
Yes.
What are other challenges? How expensive is a saxophone?
It's quite expensive, because this is an intermediate saxophone. This I got it like in 2012.
Intermediate, what do you mean?
There's the beginner saxophone, intermediate, and the professional saxophone. Right. I want to upgrade to a professional saxophone, but this one was at $1,300 then in 2012.
That's 130K.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes,
and more, because
yes.
at $1 100 bob is much more than that.
Yeah.
But
So that was 2012. So now I'm sure with the current tax rates, of course.
But why do you think it's expensive though?
Because it's made of brass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Manze, it's called investing in your craft.
Yes.
Ndio nilisema ni ya
Literally.
mapunkes. Ona hii kitu. Nani ata afford, mse ako Kibera, ako huko, ata affordaje 180,000 for a saxophone?
Watu wanzanga aje businesses.
But ataanza, angalia tu. Angalia.
But I think you figure out a way. You don't have to start immediately. You can hustle on the side, save money and buy it. But lazima ujinyime. The same way you're saying, you know, a lot of patience and persistency.
Yeah.
But what would you tell someone who's maybe, are there schools first in Kenya that deal with teaching guys how to play these instruments without them having to buy the instruments for a start?
And that means hiring.
Oh, you have to hire.
So hiring, you can hire, but now there's no school. Actually, we need to build our music school industry, because there are not many people, and there's no structured way that we have as Kenya that we need to teach people in terms of music and also music business, because that's the main thing. Because you can be really good at music, but now the business part, in terms of being professional, your work ethic. So if you want to hire an instrument, normally if you know someone, there's this guy who usually has. So you'll find individual people hiring who do the hiring out of instruments, but there's no space where you can go. Like we have Credible Sounds, but I've never had a situation where you can go to Credible Sounds and hire a saxophone for 2 months or 3 months. No, because also you know this it's a mouth game.
Yeah,
so you have to be really careful.
Especially COVID.
Exactly.
But you've said that you're using an intermediate sax, right? And you want to go to the pro sax. But then you've been playing for 9 years. So how have you not been at the pro level? Can you still play it? What does it take?
I can play it. I can play it. It's just that the professional saxophone is more expensive. It has more. It is very warm. The sound that comes out of it is the beginner sax. You'll feel the difference between a beginner sax
and an
intermediate and a professional saxophone. Yes.
Wow. So you know, smooth sax.
So ni pesa tu between
exactly.
Ni pesa tu. Otherwise you can play.
You can even get beginner saxophones going at 30-35K.
Okay.
But now I usually recommend people to buy intermediate because when you start playing the saxophone, of course you want to be there. You want to be at the beginner step for a while. So buy an intermediate so that even if you'll start performing in big stages, you still have a good saxophone to perform that will give a quality sound. Yes.
Interesting. But I'm like, I don't know whether you should pick.
Sasa kutufinyia hiyo kitu
puliza kitu.
So,
instruments unasimama.
You guys are welcome. You are welcome serenading session on Chatsport with Eric.
This song is called Mama. I wrote it for my mom. But it's dedicated to all women. Yeah.
So is there like a special thing that you do with your, your voice, your mouth or something, so that you keep having that air?
There's a way you need to converge your mouth into this mouthpiece.
Okay.
For you to get a good
tone. Wezi tu ekelea.
Wezi ekateo.
Wow. That's an amazing song.
Thanks.
What inspired this song? Because it sounds so... it has so much emotion in it.
It's because I feel women are not being appreciated so much in this industry.
Are you a feminist?
No.
No, come on, not the toxic.
I'm a realist.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a realist, yeah. So I usually say the truth where I feel it's true. Many women struggle a lot, mostly mothers, to be specific. But they're the first ones who get the stone. If kama ukikasirika, utaenda kurantia mamako. But you've never had time to go and check on her. How is she doing? How does she feel? We forget that they're also human beings.
That's true.
So this was from my heart to my mom and also to all women.
Wow,
I find it so interesting that, me as a musician, it's more of the lyrics and the words that explain what I'm saying. But for you, it's the emotion and the sound that speaks for you.
Exactly.
Quite interesting. But that's really amazing. So what are we looking at forward to? Because you've told us Sheree is coming out next week on Friday.
Sheree
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we've been working with a producer, a non-producer called Mutoria. Yeah, we've worked in many projects, like the one Avocali, you've had the Rumba.
Yes, Rumba, yes.
The ones who did the horns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Niko Sawa, again. Also, Fresh, I did Freshy, the sax on Freshy. The para-pa-pa, yeah. That's me.
You have a catalog?
Yeah, I do. A lot. I've played for Gillard in many. Evelyn Wanjiru, I've done a lot of session music. But now we decided we're trying to change. I thank God for, there's a group called Nairobi Horns Project who created a space for horn players to be able to be known in the industry, even like as a brand and as artists.
Yeah.
So we're in the process of releasing new music. It will be quite new to your ears because it will be only instrumental.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But we've tried to make it, to fuse it, to make it so that a common mwananchi would understand the sound and they would vibe with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tumetoa hizo majaz mingi watu naekanga,
Yeah.
but doing simple stuff. So we are going to, it has 6 tracks, the sherehe EP,
Yeah.
but tunajua tu ni sherehe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So ni ikienda.
Nice. Jay-Z alisema music is for the sad man. And sad man because when you listen to music when you're going through something, that's when you hear everything. Like you're literally putting yourself, you know, in the shoes of the writer, right?
True.
So when you sit down and when you're going through something,
Yes.
which is your favorite tune that you like to play?
That I'd like to play.
The one that you always go to. Kuna ile wimbo moja tu like mtu uendanga tu
Yeah.
kwa hiyo song. Do you have a
Mine
favorite?
actually the best, like the songs like kwa peke yangu I play play a lot of hymns.
Aw.
Yeah, I play a lot of
So you
hymns.
started from the church.
Yes, and I'm still in church.
Yes, brother. God tell your story. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
yes.
a good one.
Yes.
Would
So
you
how-
mind, you know, when we finish this show, you
Manze
end us with that
kahim
hymn?
kamoja.
I don't know,
Yeah.
surprises. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, we're bringing Jesus everywhere nowadays. So
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
just
sure.
saying.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he leaded me. Yeah.
So
He
you can play
leaded
that.
me. Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Please do.
I'm like,
Do,
sijui
man,
tuko-
because we
tuko
are
karibu
about to go.
kuenda,
So acha
ndio
tu
tuende
niwaambie kwa heri
tukienda.
tukiendanga na yeye. Wase, thank you so much for watching Chatspot every Monday through Friday. Asanteni, hata Saturday mnatuwatchingi. Tunashukuru sana. Thank you for coming, Eric. We truly wish you all the best in your endeavors, but of course lazima
Thank you for
utulie.
having me.
And guys, enjoy the rest of your viewing. Tunawapenda mpaka kesho.
Patiana nini zako tukimalizanga.
social media
Your
handles.
social media.
At Kimba Sax, and on Facebook at Kimba Sax, Instagram Kimba Sax, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Tuweke
Yeah,
hapa.
Kimba
we
Sax.
have
Yeah.
hired. Kazi.
Kazi.